Welcome back. Now, in its fourth year, the Asia CEO Awards is meant to promote the Philippines and the country's corporate leadership. 11 individuals and companies were recognized in last week's awarding ceremonies. Today, we're joined by Ms. Rebecca Bustamante, the president of the Asia CEO Awards. Also with us are two of this year's awardees. Peter Buenaseda is a senior site officer for Thomson Reuters Manila, which was named Meralco Employer of the Year, beating 9 others. And Mr. James Donovan, the CEO of technology company ADEC Group, which won the KPMG Executive Leadership Team Award, besting 7 other finalists. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here in the program. Ms. Rebecca, first, your assessment of the event and the awardees.
Well, this year, Ron, it was a beautiful event compared to the previous years. Why? The number of the nominees we received were greater than the previous years.
Wow.
And the number of the guests on that night also amazing. And the best thing of that night, when we were watching all the finalists going on the stage, receiving their awards, and they were very, very happy. Especially when all the winners coming to the stage, when the presenter announced the winner, how much they screamed and yelled. And that means a lot. That means a lot. Also, after the awarding, all the finalists congratulate the winners. It's a very healthy competition, Ron.
Right, and it looked like a very big and fun event. Well, Mr. Buenaseda, your company getting Meralco Employer of the Year. Okay. Is it a conscious effort by your company to be a good employer, a great employer, according to the Asia CEO Awards? A great employer? Is it a conscious effort by Thomson Reuters Manila?
Yeah, so we're the 2013 Top Employer of the Year of the Asia CEO Awards, and it's a conscious effort. I think we want our employees to know that they're in the one of the best places to work in the country.
That's so nice.
And it really is a lot of work, taking into consideration that the efforts that we put into our HR function, our HR programs, diversity and inclusion, and all the other range of HR programs that we run throughout the year.
Do you have any openings? Not for me. Not for me. For anyone who may want to join, the Employer of the Year.
Yeah, we're still recruiting for customer service executives.
But what exactly do you do differently? You bested a lot of others, 9 others in this category. What exactly do you do differently?
Well, when I looked at the criteria, it's outstanding achievements in HR leadership, demonstrated through how we have impacted the lives and careers of employees, or the maturity of our HR operations as best in class or world class, and also our corporate responsibility. So I think I can't pinpoint any particular program. It comes as a whole.
It's a combination, right?
It's a combination of all the programs. I think one of the best campaigns that we have this year is our Pride campaign, and likewise our Quality campaign. So we recently partnered with the Philippine Financial Industry Pride, and likewise we're very heavy into our quality program and process excellence campaign.
Okay, Mr. Donovan, the Executive Leadership Team Award went to your company. Big winner that day, I believe. Aside from getting the award, you also won the raffle, according to Ms. Rebecca. But what does it take to have a great leadership team in your company? How do you come up with that?
Great question, Ron. First of all, it was an 18-year overnight success. We were founded here in the Philippines, partnered with Carol Esguerra, the CFO, and together from 2 people to just over 5,500 people globally. I would say, to answer your question about leadership, it wasn't that tough. With the capabilities we have in the Philippines, it was really for us to put a framework in which we could properly position Philippine talent to bring it to the global marketplace. And I'm really happy to report that ADEC Group, from those early beginnings, now have operations in 12 countries using Philippine talent to basically either acquire or build companies in these new markets. So really, it was about taking that talent, putting a proper framework, and then allowing it to blossom. So as far as leadership, it wasn't a tough job with the capabilities that are here.
Okay, I'm sure both companies are not going to be resting on their laurels after getting these awards, but what's next for the ADEC Group in sustaining that, and future plans for the company as well?
Awesome. Actually, a lot of things. You mentioned the word sustaining. One of our business lines is all about sustainability and the environment. First Carbon Solutions was developed here in the Philippines and is now our next emerging brand for the ADEC group. And it's about the environment and making sustainability relevant. So from a humble beginning just 4 years ago, that's now one of the fastest growing brands where we've acquired U.S. companies doing environmental planning and sustainability. So again, taking that capability, going out and either acquiring or building in other markets. This one is being developed in California. So first I'd like to say our hearts and prayers go out to the victims of the typhoon. But I think it's really important to understand that the Philippines is on the forefront of climate change. And these realities that are impacting our real life is now going to become more and more part of the rest of the world. So not only sustainability matters, but we have to, as professionals, find out what matters and how to build sustainability and environment into people's business processes. That's what's actually exciting and happening here in the Philippines, and we're taking that global.
That's nice to know. The country, of course, not greatly responsible for climate change, but
We're taking the brunt of it.
We're taking the brunt of it.
Yes.
A small country like ours.
But we can
that's
now
nice to
take
know.
one of our greatest resources, Philippine talent, Philippine engineering, redeploy that to help other countries make better choices. And that's what we're doing with big data for environment, and develop that brand from scratch, and is now basically on the forefront. And we hope to be actually listing that entity sometime in 2014.
Okay, and what's in the future for Thomson Reuters Manila for you to get that award again?
What's in the future for Thomson Reuters Manila? I think we'll continue our the programs that we were running for the past couple of years. As I was sharing earlier, this is the 5th year of our HR team. A lot of my HR leaders are celebrating their 5th year of the company, and it's a good culmination of all the efforts that they've put into the company for the last couple of years. We'd like to continue showing our employees that Thomson Reuters Manila will be one of the great places to work in the Philippines. And as our organization mature, I think we're putting a lot more effort into innovation, into quality, and making sure that our processes are likewise best in class.
Okay, you better make sure that you do a lot of those things, because a lot of other companies will be going after those awards. Congratulations again. Ms. Rebecca, what's in the future for the Asia CEO Awards? Of course, I know that the Board of Judges had a difficult time just for the 2 categories. For them, you had you bested 9 others. For the ADEC group, besting 7 others. What's next for the Asia CEO Awards? How are you going to develop this?
Well, in fact, we've been talking about opening it across Asia. Yes. So it will be a tough. It's not 100% sure yet, okay? But we're already working on that. One category called Asia CEO for the year. So let's see, let's hope for the best.
Okay, looking forward to the future. Thank you very much, Mr. Rebecca Bustamante, Mr. Peter Buenaseda, and of course, Mr. James Donovan. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.